The Florida Gun Guy here. Last time we saw you, we were shooting this stock 2011 Saiga 12. Now we're going to do some tactical conversions to it. Starting with a UAG adjustable butt with pistol grip, a Pro Mag 10-round magazine, a Tromix charging handle, a UTG foregrip, a UAG red and green laser. I'm going to put on this UAG quad rail here, a UAG red dot, and Alliance Armament accelerator piston. So let's get busy. First, we're going to start with the adjustable buttstock. We've already removed the top screw and the bottom screw on the cap, so we can get rid of our pistol grip, and also our bottom screw here. Then we came over to our Saiga, removed our bottom screw here. We have a top screw here. And removing the back housing, you'll see that we have a third screw hiding down here. So we got that removed. This was a little tight at first, but we worked it out. Get him set aside. Now from the factory, they only give you 2 screws to put back in, this and this. We have pre-drilled our aftermarket stock to accept the third screw just because we believe in more strength. We can get our top screw in here. Him started, and our bottom screw in here. Him started. Then we took one of the factory stock screws and pre-drilled him to go back in, so that we have all 3 screws, and he threads down in here. A little tight to get down in because we had to drill him right in the plastic, but that extra reassurance goes nicely. We'll go ahead and run back in the top screw. Snug him up. And our bottom screw. And we'll get him nice and tight without stripping him out, of course. Alright, we'll slide back on our pistol grip. Nice and snug right up against the back of that trigger housing. Cap it and put the screw in there. Sometimes you gotta do your own customizations to make it just a little stronger. And there you go. Very snug, nice and tight, ready to rock. Next we're going to move up and do our foregrip. Alright, now we're going to do our quad rail. We've removed the front sling, swivel, and screw. Then pulling up on the front and sliding it forward a little. They're always a little snug. Get him out of there. There we go. Set him to the side. We've already removed all of our screws on our quad rail and top rail, so we can slide him off and pull the top cap off. Take him from the bottom, screw him on. And later we have to get a longer screw so we can run him back in to where the barrel was for a better mount. Take your top cap and put him on. And I'm going to get some Loctite, run the 4 screws back in there, and slide your top rail on there, run all 6 of these in, and that's the installation for that. Next we're going to put on our foregrip. Now the position of this, take out the screw, varies from person to person, whatever you're comfortable with. I've already held it up and played with it a while, and I like mine a little bit farther forward. That way I seem to have a little bit better control over it than being kind of crouched up. I always use a little bit of Loctite on any machine screws to keep them from vibrating loose, especially when we're going to be dumping 20-round drums out of this. And this is an easy installation. Slide it on, drop your screw in place, and tighten him up. And then you see right there, I'm able to get my arm out there and get a good grip and not be crouched up here, and you get a good throw. And there's your foregrip. Next, we're going to replace our stock gassed piston puck with an Alliance Armament accelerator piston. And if you know anything about Alliance Armament, these guys really know what they're doing when it comes to the Saiga 12s. So what we have to do, the Saiga even comes with some of its own tools. Take this punch here and depress your little lock button. And from there, you can unscrew the end of the gas chamber. Some of these will come right out, we shall see. If not, come right to the back. I gotta remove rear housing, spring, pull this right out. Just take a cleaning rod, stick it right down, pop out that dirty boy from shooting the other day. Next, take our accelerator, drop them straight in there. There we go. Screw our end back on. And then you have two settings. So you need to, whatever you fire on. We were firing on setting number 2 because it'll cycle even lower brass cheap Walmart ammo. Kind of save you a few dollars there. So you gotta run him all the way in until it stops, and then back up to which one you want. So it stopped just past 1. I'm gonna bring it back till it clicks on 2. Right there, and your button will pop out. And all you have to do is put your rear housing back together, and then from there we're going to go ahead and install our red dot. We're installing our red dot. Remove your through screw or bolt so you can slide it on. I've already slid it on and picked where I like, right about there. We'll snug up this little guy to hold him in place for us. Next, like I said, anything on this gun machine, let's go ahead and put a little bit of blue thread lock on there. Won't have any troubles with these rattling out, especially our sight. Gonna run him down in there and snug him. Once he's snug, we'll remove this back one that held it on. And put a little drop thread lock on him. He doesn't back out on us. Drop him in there. And these red dot sights come in several different sizes. You got to see where it best suits you when you put it on your top rail. This one has a little bit smaller square viewing window than some of the other ones. I like it a little bit farther back. So snug him on and snug him on, and then we're going to move on to mounting this red-green laser on our side rail. We're going to do the installation of our laser. Already pre-picked where I'd like for it to go on our side rail. Pull out one screw, get him on there, and then I'm going to put a little bit of our Loctite on there. Drop him in, snug it down. Then we'll move on to the back screw. Pull him out. I like to do one at a time, that way it kind of stays in place while you put one or the other in. Otherwise it gets a little tough to hold it. Get him out of there. Now this laser has a pressure switch on it, so when I reach up and grab that foregrip, my finger will depress that and turn my laser on. And I found in the past that they come with a sticky adhesive Velcro, and that Velcro just never lasts. So when I put mine on here, I end up using a black zip tie around the top of the cable to hold it in place so it never comes loose. And that's about as simple as it comes to putting this on. Next we're going to go ahead and put a better charge handle on this. Now we're going to do a little charge handle slide on. With the stock charge handle, it's a little slick, a little small when you're trying to do a quick reload. With this simple application, it's just a checkered handled slide on. Makes the world of difference for getting a good grip on this charge handle. Simple slide it on. A little bit of that Loctite around there. Clean that off with the rag. And just a set screw is all it is that tightens down to this charge handle. And it's going to make a world of difference when you're out there in the field and you want to do a quick reload, to reach up and grab a charge handle that has a little bit of beef to it. Snug this up. Good, snug it on that. Use my sheet here to clean that off. And that's it. Great charge. We got our 10-round Pro Mag. We can pop in there. A good charge. And that's it right there. For under $950, we're able to take a Saiga 12 and do a full tactical conversion on it with both pistol grips, our laser sight, quad rail, accelerator puck, our laser here, our charge handle, our magazine. What a great, great gun we've done here. Next time you see us, we're going to be over here explaining in detail how we took this PTR 91, it's the MSG 91 model, which is the sniper model, and we did a tactical conversion on him. And this is a great 308. We'll see you next time.